Bonjour! Welcome to Mathematics Skills Book 2, Lesson 5, Place Value Tens and Ones. Objectives. So at the end of this lesson, you will be able to identify how many tens and ones does a number have using building blocks, unit, and rad. And you will be able to create a number using building blocks, unit, and rad. Then you can answer worksheet activity independently. Materials. So these are the materials you need for this lesson. You need your Mathematics Skills Book 2 Set 1, and you need a pencil, and either a laptop, tablet, or a cell phone. Then you need these building blocks, the unit and the rad. Worksheet. So take note for this page of your workbook because you are going to answer this page after this lesson. Now let's start the lesson. Now before we create a number, let us first understand the concept of 10 ones is equal to 110. Atong binisayon, ang napulo daw ka ones is equal sa usa ka 10. Now to make it more clear, let us see the value ani nila. Okay, let's start on the 10 ones. So we have here 10 units. So the value for 10 units is 10. And then let's proceed to 110. So we are using here rad. And the value for 1 rad is 10. So as we can see that both of them have the value of 10, right? So makakonclude ta nga kini sila duha is equal. Okay? Now let us create a number using units and rads. Okay? Now let's start. Okay, set. Now, we will know unsa nga number ang naporma aning atong gisarap. To know the number, let us first count the number of ones and tens din ato dayong isulod sa number chart. Okay, let's start on ones. We have here 5 ones. And for tens, we have here 3 tens. So, para may bawaan din nato kung unsa ni siya nga number, ato siyang tinambanon. Okay? So, tens. So, how many tens again? We have here 3 tens. And the value for 3 tens is 30, right? And for ones, we have here 5 ones. If we combine it together, in all, it becomes 35. So, ang number nga naporma ani nga blocks nga atong gisarap is 35. So, ang 35 kay na ay tulo ka tens o 5 ka ones. Okay, now let's make another example. Set. Now, what is the number nga maporma out of these blocks nga atong gisarap? Okay, to start, let's count how many ones and tens we have here. So, let's start on the ones. So, ones, we have here 8 ones. And for tens, we have here 5 tens. Now, atong tinambanon to know the number. Okay, for tens, we have here 5 tens. And the value for 5 tens is 50. And for ones, we have here 8 ones. If we combine it together, in all, it becomes 58. So, the number nga mapurma aning blocks nga atong gisarap is 58. So, ang 58 kay naay 5 tens o naay 8 ones. And now, it's your turn to figure out and count how many tens and ones sa number nga mapurma sa set up ni teacher nga mga blocks. Are you ready? Okay, now let's start. Set. Now, what do you think is the number ang mapurma aning blocks? Okay, to start, let us count first the number of ones and tens here. So, let's start on ones. So, how many? If your answer is 4, then you're right. Now, how about tens? How many tens we have here? We have here 6 tens. Great job. Okay, atong tinambanon. Now, for tens, we have here 6 tens, and the value for 6 tens is 60. And how many ones we have here? Well done, it's 4. In all, we have here 64. Great job. So the number nga naporma ani is 64 Great job! And now it's activity time. Now for your activity A, you have to video yourself while creating your own three numbers using rods and units. Again, three numbers. Then identify how many tens and ones your three numbers have. When done, save your video and submit to Dojo. And don't forget to have fun. And for your activity B, you have to answer page 8 of your workbook, Concepts and Skills Book Set 1. See the page below. When done, take a picture and submit to Dojo. And don't forget to have fun. I know you can do it, so do your best.